Starting with Tadasana, we will come into mountain pose, lengthening through the spine, bringing your crown of the head up towards the ceiling by a string, and elevating your head position and lengthening the body. Alignment. As we begin, Judy's Mind Body, welcome. This is triple burner. It comes through 3 energy centers: the head, the heart and lungs, and the abdomen. You can feel that as the body moves up with the arms, that's an inhale, moving towards heaven, and this is an exhale as we move towards earth. In other words, bring in the breath, expand the body, and when you come to the top, slow exhale down through 3 energy centers: head, heart and lungs, and abdomen. And feel that as an exhale. We'll do 6 more. Expand. Breathe the breath in through the nostrils. Exhale. In Qigong breath, you bring the tongue to the upper palate and slightly open the mouth. But inhale up through the nostrils and then feel that tongue there, and then exhale slowly down. I'm going to call it 3, 2, 1. Ready? Inhale, 3, exhale. Prepare to exhale, 2. Last inhale, prepare to exhale, 3. Triple burner comes to a graceful conclusion, resting on globes of energy in resistance to gravity. The next one is called Buddha picks up the earth. You start way up high in the sky, and you inhale as you first exhale down. Now you're going to inhale up. Push up the world into the sky, and that's it. Exhale. The breath is moving out all the way around. And as it returns to the center, you inhale here at the center body. We'll do 3 more of these. Inhale. Exhale on 3. Use a hiss. 2. And the last one, 1. And one final one to just let it go. The accordion expansion of the ribs, inhaling from here, right about there in your body, and inhaling out, expansion of the rib cage, the whole body itself there, and exhale back. Tongue on the upper palate. Inhale again, nostrils. Mouth slightly open, exhale back. Let's do 3, 2, 1. Ready? Inhale. 3 on the exhale. Inhale. 2 on the exhale. And last inhale. 1. Now you've expanded the body out linearly this way. You've gone up here. You can feel that exhale coming down. with triple burner also, and this is Buddha picks up the earth here. Triple burner was a similar thing. You just come up, out, expand, and then contract down through 3 energy centers: head, heart, lungs, and abdomen. And the most important thing then is to just rest on these globes of energy, because that feels like you're in resistance to gravity. The palms are rounded, the fingers are out, and you're really against gravity here. You can feel that. Okay. Our next one is going to be heaven and earth. We're going to bring the arms all the way up here first, really lengthening up. And you're going to drop this right arm for you down, flattening the palm down. And your left arm, I'm mirroring you, is pushing up into the sky. And the direction is to your right, that way. But lengthen up and push up and down. Heaven and earth. Inhale, center. And now bring the other hand, the right hand up here, the left hand down. And feel the length, feel the extension all the way up. Your palm is facing up this way, and your palm is facing down this way. And now bring both arms up into a V. And we're going to do a side bend here. So this arm will come down, your left arm will come down the body here, sliding like that. The right arm will come over, and you might want to bring your feet out into a V here. That allows you more grounding. You're going to look up at the hand, and you're between 2 panes of glass in your mind. Just think long spine, flat body. And inhale back and exhale down this leg here, and bring the other arm overhead for your side bend. Come back up. Inhale and sink it down very slowly. And we'll shake it out. Shake it out is a wonderful Qigong move where everything just shakes out. You start with your feet, your knees, your pelvis, your upper body, and you let it all go. Wiggling, wiggling, wiggling. Good. All right. Next, we'll do the propeller, which is a spinal twist Qigong move. You're going to bring the palms up and out on both sides and hold them out straight like your arms are in a T, but the palms are facing up here. And as you twist, you'll be doing an exhale. Start with the inhale. We're going to exhale to your right first. And twist. Twist all the way around if you can. It's a 3/4 body turn. Inhale back to the center. And twist the opposite direction on the exhale. And follow it with your head, your shoulder, your hip. And make sure the palms are equally high if you can. And try to not shoulder breathe by bringing your shoulders up. Try to breathe from the belly or from the diaphragm. As the diaphragm moves down, it puts pressure on the abdominal context. Tense. And that feels like your belly breathing. Inhale, center again, and twist to the other side. Beautiful. Okay, let it go. Shake it out. Make sure there's no tension there. That is hard on the arms. They are heavy. And you're going to bring it up a little bit higher this time. And you're going to do a spinal twist this time. To your left, back to center on the inhale, and to your right. And turn the hip, the upper body, and the head. And in your vision, bring your vision from the third eye, center of the forehead, as you turn around your room here. And one more turn here. We could bring the arms up higher if you like, and expand our vision even higher. maybe looking up to the ceiling. And making sure you're grounded so you don't fall over. Very good. All right. Next, we have after the propeller, picking up a feather and letting it go. You're going to pick up a feather between your thumb and your forefinger here. And you're going to inhale up. Watch it go as you exhale down, flattening the palm. Let's do this 3 times and feel the knees kind of spongy as you especially release that back heel. Long leg there, but not locking the knee. Come back down slowly. And maybe bend it this time. So you feel the bending and the straightening. So we're moving into weight shifting. And good. And now we're going to come to the other side. Ready? Inhaling up. Rest on that back ball of the foot. You've got grounding there. Come back. Look at it, the wall, but paint down it. Inhale up. Flatten it as you come down, as if you're painting that whole scene, whatever's there, and see it as you move with your eyes and your movement of the hand. Good. Okay, I hope that's good for you. I love that move. That's just a wonderful idea of, that we can change our own vision points by really seeing what's up and down our wall. After that, we will go into some more aerobic things. We're going to go into knocking at the gates. And the gates are first at the abdomen, tapping as you let your back heel go so that the heel, the knee, and the hip are together. Last one. Good. Come back to center. Shake it out. We're going to come next to the kidneys, which are right up here. As we spin this way and spin that way, but not too fast. You don't want to fall over. Ready? Knocking at the gates of the kidneys. And have fun with it. It really feels like you warm up the body. We're tapping here. We're bringing chi into the body and to the skin and the fascia, the blood vessels. And now take it up high to the lung points here and come back to the kidneys and come back to the abdomen. Good. Preparing to tap down, feet in a V, fold forward from the inhale first, and then fold forward from the hips. And now round the back and let go. First, we're going to make sure we prepare this forward bend. Once again, feet are in a V. Bring your thumbs to your hips right here. Inhale, lengthen up, fold forward, flat back, round the spine, and now come down, tapping the inside of your legs both sides, and tapping the outside. And letting the knees be spongy so that when your feet are in a V like this, you can tap the insides of the legs, the outside of the legs, the tummy, coming up the body like this, above the breast area, and down this arm. Tapping brings energy into the body almost right away. It feels really good. And now we're going to brush down this arm. Brush down the inside of it. We just did the top of it. And now the top of the other arm. If you have a watch, you might have to go over it. Pick up your hand so you don't get yourself on a bracelet or something. Okay, now you're going to just massage down and remember how to go back down and up. Good, and let it go. All right. So now we will go into the fountain. The fountain is a forward bend. You inhale up. It's a formal Qigong pose, very important one, where you come up with the palms facing the heavens. You bring them together here at the top. You start exhaling with the backs of the palms together like this. Inhale first, exhale down. Feet are in a V, bend the knees. Inhale up, open, and let's do the Italian vowels. Ah. Breathe in. Aha. Inhale, start to go over for the fountain. When you come back up again, wait until you take a breath in. Ahe. Ahe. Inhale, slowly come down. E. Ai. Inhale. Ai. Inhale, exhale slowly down. O will be the next. Inhale up. Oh, if you start with ah before the O, it helps you transition back to the ah, the first vowel we had. Exhale down. Let's do ah, ah, ah. Inhale, exhale down. Ah, ooh, inhale up. Ah, ooh. Good, and those can all be done in more of a head voice style too. So you can do that with the this move here. This is the air guitar. Ready? It's a spinal twist in its own way. It's going this way. You're using the digits to move your fingers. The palms are getting really relaxed here. All right. So we'll start that with ah. Ai, ai, yeah. Ao, ao, ah. Let's go on the other side. Ae, inhale. Aye. Aye. You can do anything there. Let's do another one. Let's do and come back down. And one more. Ow. Good. Kind of Halloweeny. Anyway, that's a fun move. And you can finish up with something like this, really shaking it out. Get the jitters. Play with your voice. Very good. All right. So after all of these, then we're going to do some circling of the joints. So bringing your palms together like this, folding them together in there, and then bringing them behind your back. Bring the shoulders down, and we'll circle the joints, bringing your chin to your chest. Coming with this right ear to the right shoulder and around, and the left ear to the left shoulder. Come back to the center on the inhale here and add your exhale somewhere in here, just in a normal kind of way, but really feel the head move easily in a circle. You can make this a small circle or the size that I'm doing now, whatever is good for you. But first we're circling to the right. We come back to center. Inhale, we start circling to the left. Inhale first. And you hold the palms back here like that so that you don't pull up the shoulders. And let's do two more here towards your left. And one more slow one here. And let's bring the chin back to the chest. Relax it. And we'll do the owl. Bring your palms into Tadasana first, the mountain pose. Lengthen up through the spine. The owl's in his tree, but he's going to make sure that he can eat this morning. So he sticks his head out slightly, but keep your chin in, okay? You got to stay in your hole there. And you're going to turn to the right. Inhale first with the head only, not the rest of the body. And go back to center and turn slowly to the left. Back to center on the inhale and to the right. And remembering that Qigong is super slow, continuous, always moves from the center of the body and is connected within to our breath. The breath motivates all movement. So make sure you remember to breathe, however that is. Shake it out again. Shoulder rolls. Inhale forward, up, back, and down. Notice how your fingers are going around the shoulders here and around the upper arm and back. When they go back, the whole chest opens forward, just like opening like that. When you come back from the back to front, then you get this almost a cave in of the shoulders or the chest as the whole back opens. You want to do that. You also want to feel the opening as the shoulder blades roll down the back, which we'll get to next, okay? So here, as you come down the back here, the shoulders are opening and the shoulder blades are rolling down the back. And that opening is one you need for your Tai Chi Chih practice today. So we don't want to cave in and we don't want to drop the head down so that you're looking at the floor. Make sure that the crown of the head is pulled up from a string right back here. Okay, very good. Bringing your arms out into a T here. And now we are looking forward with the palms, right? Before we did the propeller, we did this, looking up. The palms are facing up. But this one, we're going to have them in a T, and we're going to do circles forward. Let's do 6 to 1. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you want to do it faster, you can also do that afterwards, but you want to start slow first. Good. Now we're going to go the opposite way. We're going to go back this time. Inhale. And now let's go forward. And go back. And go forward. Back. Forward. Good. Bring the elbows into the body, and we'll circle the wrists now a little bit more freely here. And notice how the palms, if you look at your index finger, the palms are moving in that circle that way, right? Out towards the edges of the room, not down. So your circles need to be to the sides. And now take the circles that way, okay? The index finger is very useful if you draw all this. And now go back. Very good. Shake it out. Okay, arms in a T we've done. We've done circling the head, the shoulders, and that one. And now we're going to do the crawl stroke. Let's start with your left hand. Big circles. Keep the body long. But I like to bring up my heel here because I want to make sure that I really can feel the front foot fairly strongly. And also that keeps, as you move, that keeps the spin happening on both the ball of the foot, and then you just release the heel. Good. Let's do backstroke. This is just opening up, allowing the shoulders to move for freedom. But you can modify any of this for smaller circles or for whatever happens with your body, including if you want to sit. You just have to figure out how to do it. Okay, that's good. We did the crawl stroke. We're going to do the breaststroke, okay? Bring the palms like this, and you're going to push out and use your abdominal muscles to help you. So make the sound swish. Inhale. Swish. Inhale. Feel that? Feel that core was used there. Swish. Swish. the breaststroke. Swish. When you go through the water with the breaststroke, it's quite a bit of power that you're using with the breath to do that. So we just did that there. All right, we're moving down the body. Now we'll come to the hips. Forward, side, to your right side. Back, to your left side. And we'll do one more side circle here. I'm going to count it. 3, 2, let's do 2 more. And last one, 1. And notice how you've hit all 4 points, forward, to the right, back, to the left. Okay, now we're going to go the opposite direction. We're going to do counterclockwise, which starts from here and then moves to the left. Ready? Inhale. Left, back, right, forward. And make it a nice smooth circle if you can remember all those 4 points. Left, back, right, forward. And don't forget to breathe. Good. So that should feel pretty good. Let's just do it kind of easily here. Let it go. And then the other way. Good. Very nice. All right. Now you're going to come really lengthen in the spine, fold forward from the hips, flat back, round slightly to take hold of your knees. Bring the knees close together, not too uncomfortably. And then circle forward to your right, back, left. Same pattern we had before with the hips. But this is for the knees. And now make it really smooth because the knees don't like to be jerked around. All right, now when you've done enough of those, here, let's go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now let's go the opposite way. We're going to go forward to the left, back, right. Ready? Inhale. Feel first the sequence of 4, and then add it all together. Ready? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I usually call these monster hands because your hands are open like this, really big like that, and you're going to walk up the body and walk down this hand, this arm, up it, across, down it, feeling the points into the body that you did with the monster hands, and then bringing the feet out in a V and coming down the way you did with tapping, and just find the points in the back of the legs, front of the legs. And one more time down. Up again. Good. And one more thing that was super fun last week was picking the apples. Let's do that. So you're going to have an apple tree over your head, and you get to pick wherever you want those apples up there, and you'll throw them down in a basket. Okay, you ready? Inhale up, pick the apple, send it down. Maybe one in front of you, up there, pick it, drop it down. Up here, pick it, drop it down. Good. Now you're going to go here on this side. Inhale, pick it up, drop it. Inhale, pick it up, drop it. Feeling some facility in your body as you stretch. Inhale up, drop it. Good. And lastly, we'll do the Buddhist walking meditation forward and back. All right. Inhale, sink it down. You always will shift to your right to bring your left forward first. And you start with your heel coming through the center of the foot to the front of the foot, very slowly. Maybe put your thumbs on your hips here. And the other foot. Heel, center of the foot, front of the foot, heel, center of the foot, front of the foot, and one more. Good. Now you're going to go back this way. Toe or ball of the foot, middle of the foot, heel, ball of the foot, middle of the foot, heel. Again, 4, 5, really slowly, 6 if you've got the room. Very good. Let's try the other side. So you're going to shift to your left to bring your right heel forward, right? This time, let's bring the palms behind us and hold on to them, keeping the shoulders down. Inhale, drop the heel. Feel your calf muscles as you come forward. You have to straighten the leg at some point here. And one more here, and we'll go back. The other side now, this will be on your left side here. Ball of the foot down, middle of the foot, heel. Then the other side. And sometimes you can even hold ropes, imaginary ropes here as you come back forward and back. So that's also really fun. But right now we're keeping the shoulders down and breathing from our core. Good, shake it out. And I guess we next come to our yoga prayer. Inhale up, feet are in a somewhat together here. They're just feet directly underneath the hips, under the knees. And you're going to inhale and touch the palms here. In yoga, we call this the prana. And come all the way down on the exhale. Inhale, open. Let's do 3 cycles. And then the third cycle, turn it into chi. Chi is when the palms are connected energetically, but they're apart. And look at them all the way down. Usually they'll start to turn red. That's the chi working. The focus of the mind, body, breath, and spirit comes together, and it changes everything here. Let's shake everything out here. Let it all go. And we're going to come into our next thing here, which will be Tadasana, the mountain pose. And we'll come into Tai Chi Chih, 19 movements in one pose. First, feel the Tadasana, the length of your spine, the alignment of the body, how the back of the head, the cervical spine, thoracic spine, and lumbar spine come together. And there's a connection all the way down to the tailbone. Feel that length all the way up and down through the earth. And sink it. Palms are open in Tadasana. It means mountain pose. And just breathe. Feel the breath in the nostrils. Feel the tongue on the upper palate, just behind the upper teeth. The soft opening of the mouth only slightly, which is the Qigong breath. And prepare for rocking motion. Let's exhale down first. Rocking motion. Feeling yourself coming forward towards the front of the foot and back towards the heels, just like a rocking chair. A little sinking in the middle over the bubbling spring, and otherwise a feeling of inhaling and elevating. But there's a slight exhale in the middle. It's just the way you use your breath. Normally we would inhale forward and exhale back. 1, 2. It's that slow all the way to 9. 3, 4. Slow it down. 5. Come to the balls of the feet in front. Come to the heels. 6. Use your index finger to trace your figure 8s on both sides. 9. And last one here. Sink it down into the earth. Coming to bird flaps its wings, your feet are in a V here. And when you sink down, you want to feel that you can bring the knees out, but not beyond the big toe there. So align your body accordingly. Ready? Inhale for the bird flaps its wings. As you exhale here, release the heels and back. You also have sunk down. This is sinking and rising. Here's the rising. Very important components of Qigong. And on your third one wrist circle forward, the bird is ready to fly. 2 more cycles of 3. 3, 2, 1. Feel the wrist circle on the last one, and then 1 more cycle of 3. Come back, inhale on the inhale. Inhale there and exhale down. And we'll double ground it, bring it to the heart. That's your middle dantian, and bring it down to the abdomen. That's your primary dantian, or energy center. Bring it up to the head. Your third dantian, or energy center, down through the middle, the heart and lungs, and down to the bottom, which is your abdomen, all your primary organs. And rest on globes of energy. Shifting to the right to bring your left forward for around the platter. The platter will come outside this left leg, which is forward, and return to the other side. In chest high water, the back foot is in a 45-degree angle to the front. Feel the inhale here and the exhale as you come back. Then we'll call that 3. We're going to 9. The palms are rounded. The heel of the hand is on the platter, which is going around in a circle with your palms. We'll call this 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Draw the left foot back. Lengthen the spine. Inhale up to the heart. Single grounding down to the first dantian. Shift to your left. Bring the right foot forward for around the platter. In chest high water, you're drawing this circle. The heel of the hand is on the water, and so are the fingers. Your palm is rounded. And notice how the circle is continual. It doesn't stop and back. So here's your inhale outside your right foot, and here's your exhale right opposite the heart that comes back to the back foot. And you're simply moving forward and back. The circle knows its own pattern. We let it go. We'll call this 8 and 9 now. 8, 9. This is our last circle on the right side. Inhale the foot back in. Inhale and exhale it into the ground, but rest on globes of energy a moment here. Let's take it up a little higher to the heart. Down to the head. Breathing in, lengthening the spine. Exhaling slowly down through the heart area to the abdomen. And now bring it all the way up to the mountains. Feel the expansion here. Inhale here and then exhale slowly down. And let's take it all the way up so you can really inhale to the sun. Inhale up. Slight back bend of the upper spine. Open the body. Inhale. Slowly back down. Exhale here. Very good. All right. Our next move is going to be around the platter variation. You'll start with the primary foot once more by shifting to the right, bringing your left forward, picking up a ball of energy at your left shoulder and carrying it around and dropping it opposite the heart area on the exhale. Inhale, exhale back. As you come forward, notice that the heel in the back foot lifts. As you come back, notice that the toe in the front foot lifts. And your ball it's a small ball within a bigger circle here. So there's the platter that we had from the first move. And you've added this circle here, which is a double circle, really. This is the circle of the platter, and this is the circle that you've added for around the platter variation. We'll call this 7, 8, 9. Beautiful. Bring that foot back in. Inhale here, sink it down. Shift to your left side to bring the right heel forward. Bring up your ball here by the right shoulder. And you're going to carry it around and then drop it center right opposite the heart, around the platter variation right side. And notice when the arms go out, they never really lock at the elbow. So you want to feel that's the roundness that's there in the arms and not lock any joints. We'll call this 7, 8, 9 now. 7, 8, 9. And around this platter variation comes to a lovely, clear conclusion here. Sink it into the earth. Let's double ground it, bring it to the heart. We finished the right side, so I love to do lots of groundings. Bring it to the head on the inhale. Sink it down. And if you have the capacity to bring it up higher than that, bring it up to the trees. Inhale, sink it down slowly. We're building relaxation response here. Bring it up to the mountains. You're also stretching out here, which is all important. On your inhale, and then slowly exhale down. And then if you like to do this, which I love to do, inhale up, slight back bend of the upper spine. Inhale here. And just hold it for a moment. Take a few breaths. Make sure that you've got a nice, comfortable spine here, spinal circle. And then slowly bring it down on the exhale. Okay, so you got an idea of how you might do some longer groundings after the right side. I'm going to move on now to the next move, which is bass drum. Shift to the right, bring your left forward. But grounding really helps the body so that you really feel the length of your limbs. And that's part of Qigong. Tai Chi Chih is under the umbrella of Qigong and Tai Chi. Bass drum, the palms are in polarity. You're now using your left foot to feel that polarity between the palms that's outside your breasts, probably. You can still feel that there's Li Gong points here, which are between the palms. And as you move forward and back, they connect energetically. We'll do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 now. Ready? Breathe in, breathe out. And last one on your left side of bass drum. Bring the left foot back. Inhale here to sink it through the earth. Slowly come down with those palms. Shifting over to the left to bring the right heel forward for bass drum. Feel the elevation of your head without bringing the chin up. Use your third eye, middle of the forehead, to look ahead. That enables the body to see what's ahead of them. It's a yoga thing here, but it really does focus you away from the screen in a way that's important so that you're within your own meditation spot here. We'll call that 5, 6. We've got 3 more here. Now feel as you come forward with your shift here, that you also come forward with the body and back with the body. It's not isolating the arms. It's bringing everything together. And 2 more. Last one of bass drum on your right side. Good. Let's do 3 groundings. Inhale to the heart. Exhale down. Inhale to your head. Feel the length of the spine there. Exhale down. And let's inhale all the way up and C-curve the spine when you get up here. And slowly come down. Breathing out. Even if the palms are the only one that's left moving slowly, you can always take in extra breaths. And shake it out. Shaking it out is really good. Anytime you feel like you've overdone it, just do a grounding that's simple. Sit on your chair, veg out, get some water, and then continue. All right, so our next will be daughter on the mountaintop and daughter in the valley. You're going to shift to your right, bring your left heel forward, Start coming up the mountains here and down through the central trail. Your left hand is behind the right. You're crossing the wrists here on your exhale. I like to imagine there's two mountains here, and we're somehow climbing both of them because it shapes a heart. Here's the heart shape. Can you see that? Qigong does that. It's metaphorically a heart here, but it's two mountains, and here's the central trail in the middle of the valley. So as you come forward, you inhale here. As you come back, you exhale. And the toe will come up in front. As you come forward, the heel will come up and back. And notice how you're gliding through the center. And then you release the heel and back foot. And now you release the toe once you've glided through, but not right away. You want the sense of a long weight shift where the yang leg will be the bent leg, just a little bit at the knee. The yin leg will be the straight leg. And they work together, yang and yin, or yin and yang. And now let's bring that foot back in. That was your left foot. Now the next one for climbing the mountain or daughter on the mountaintop is going to be shifting to your left to bring your right heel forward. And inhale forward. And exhale back slowly. I like to maybe count backwards here. That would be 8. We started with 9, 7, 6. Square the hips. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So by going this slowly, we're building our own chi, our intrinsic energy. It is not aerobic exercise, but it's very powerful. You might find yourself going into parasympathetic nervous system, which means that you begin to just get a little bit hypnotized feeling. Don't worry about it. Just remember to say, I'm going to double ground on my right side. Okay. And now we're going to shift over to the right to bring the left forward. And this is daughter in the valley. You'll start up here on tops of the mountains and come down on your exhale to inhale forward and to exhale back, because that exhale back feels like you're looking over the valley. Daughter in the valley. Cultivate the chi here as you inhale forward. And let it go as you exhale back. We're going to do 5 more. On your left side. Two more now. Last one. Daughter in the valley on the left side comes to a graceful conclusion. Sink it down. Let's do it up to your heart, because these are moving into the energy centers now where we want to be. I always feel it in this particular move. Everything starts to slow down. From the top of the mountain, you're going to shift to the left to draw your right heel forward. Inhale first and exhale down. And inhale through the center trail. And then release. Maybe see yourself climbing a mountain or remembering that, what it felt like early in the morning, seeing the first light. You are the daughter in the valley on your right side. Or more. And last one of daughter in the valley. Draw the right foot back in. Sink it through the earth. And we'll triple ground it. Bring it up to the heart and down. Bring it to the head. And let's take it up to the mountains this time. And slowly down in relaxation response. And shake it out. Daughter in the valley has come to a graceful conclusion. And now we come to carry the ball to the side. Ready? We're going to move over here. Feet are in a V. Inhale to pick up a ball of energy. Release your left heel out and pass across this ball very slowly. 2, 3. Now pick up that right foot, bring it in, sink. Bring the pelvis all together underneath the body and pick up this ball of energy. 1. Notice how you're shifting across with your hips. And on the third one, bringing in your right foot, inhaling to lengthen and sinking on your exhale. And one more. Good. Inhale, sink. Now we're going the opposite direction. We're going back that way. So pick up your ball on the left, release your right heel, and move right. Don't forget I'm mirroring you, so this should be working out with where you're going here. You're moving to your right. Sink it. Inhale. Release the heel, move. You're kind of in a squat position here, so the feet in a V helps. Sink, and one more, winding up to the left. Right heel sneaks out, and you go across. And since it's really important to come back to home base or the left side, we're going to go back. Ready? Inhale here. Release your left heel. Go across. Come in on the third of those with your right foot. Second cycle of 3. Beautiful. And one more cycle of 3. Feel the softness, circularity, and moving from the center, all elements of Qigong. Beautiful. Sink it down. Take a step back. We're going to go into push-pull next. Inhale. Shift to your right, bring your left forward. This is an exhale forward and an inhale back, also called giving and receiving energy. Push, pull. Take your time. So this is the heel of the hand moves down and the fingertips come up. And when you pull back, the wrists turn very slowly, like everything is soft fluid and moving from the center. This is number 4. 5, etc., until we get to 9. Exhale with the heel of the hand, bring the fingertips up, circle the wrist back to your heart. That's the inhale. Give it out, giving and receiving energy. 3 more. Feel your circle. It never stops. Circles always have no stopping back at the heart here. So as soon as you reach the heart, start your circle again. Beautiful. And last one. Inhale that leg back in. Great. Sink it down on the exhale. Shift towards your left to release the right. Push, pull, or giving and receiving energy. What a wonderful idea. The world needs it. And we do, too. This is your right side now. Let's not forget. And one more. The right side will then come to a graceful conclusion, perhaps with a couple of groundings. To the heart, to the head, and all the way up so we can extend our spine. Ready? Inhale up, slight back bend, upper spine. Maybe hold it a second, but keep breathing. And then slowly come down on your exhale. Push, pull comes to a graceful conclusion, and its companion move is next, pulling in the energy from the farthest star. Start shifting to the right to bring the left forward. Fingertips will be up in a circle, like an upside down around the platter. You're pulling in energy with a visualization from the most distant star in the universe, or perhaps that you can see near you. We'll just call this 5, and we're going to go to 9, 6. No speed here. Just keep it slow. Feel your weight shift. 7. Evenly forward and back. The rhythm is important. 2 more. And pull in the feeling of that energy coming through your fingertips from that star. And 1 more here on your left side. Inhale and sink it into the ground. Shift to your left to bring the right heel forward. For pulling in the energy from the most distant star, really lengthen up through the spine here. Bring the chin in a little bit so it's not sticking out, and you got it made. Breathing in. Breathing out as you exhale back. On our right side, you want to feel the shift that moves through the whole foot here, through the bubbling spring, the front of the foot, back to the heel. As you pull in the energy from your fingertips from the most distant star, imagine that. Imagine that scene that you have in your mind of where you are. It's dark night, and there's a beautiful star you're bringing energy from. And the last one here on your right. Beautiful. Inhale and sink it down. Double ground it. Bring it all the way up to your head and then keep going. Bring it up to the trees, the mountains, and the stars at night. Inhale and sink it all the way down slowly in relaxation response. As we move into the taffies next, basic taffy will be coming up, and these are all very energetic, so they're also fun. Left hand under right elbow, left heel out, moving this way. Moving this way. And across. Good, let's sink it down. We'll start again here. Basic taffy, left hand under right elbow and pull it to the left. Sink. Right hand under and pull it. Your right hand is your invite hand. It invites you to the right. It's the underneath hand that invites you. So you make sure you bring this underneath hand and it's the left. And it takes you to the left. Right hand will take you to the right. Feel the energy as it moves through the foot before you pull in the other leg. All the way to your toe back there, and then bring the foot in. Good. Let's start grounding a little bit between each move. That'll slow us down. Ground, and now move the other way. Beautiful. And last one to your left. Very nice. Our next moves are going to be 3 variations, and the first is bringing your right hip into the ground. It's anchor taffy. You anchor that leg and you come forward with your left. You open the hips, ground it, and bring it back to basic taffy. Moving to your left. Now your right foot is forward and the right hand is underneath. You're going to open the hips here for anchor taffy, and you're going to bring your anchor in here on your taffy as you go to the side. And you keep switching. And take it easy, not too fast. You want to feel the energy move all the way to your toes and back before you bring the foot in. And we'll do our final one now. This is anchored taffy, and your right foot is anchored, and now it's going to pull in as you move to the left. And sink it down and double ground it here. Let's bring it to the heart and sink it down to the abdomen. Let's double ground it by bringing it to the head, or triple ground it, I guess, and sink it down through the double and single grounding. Let's take it all the way up. These taffies are highly energetic and wonderful. You're moving through heavy air when the palms cross. And now we come to our second variation, which is circles taffy, feet in a V. Prepare, get yourself connected here, and then we start. Feet in a V, 2, 3, bringing your left hand under to pull to the left. Sink. Inhale. Sink, sink, sink. On the third one, you're going to bring this right hand under and pull to the right very slowly so you feel the heavy air between the palms when they cross. Third one. Left hand under. Feel the stickiness of that taffy. It's so beautiful. 1, 2, 3. Now prepare to wind up and pull across. And we'll do one more here. Left hand under, we'll pull across here. Inhale and sink it through the earth. And we'll double ground our taffies here as we move into perpetual motion taffy, our last variation and third variation of basic taffy. Ready? This has a heel step. And uses the heart protector move. So we'll move it slowly. The arms never touch, but you can feel the energy moving as you come across. And as you get here, you bring the heel down first on the opposite leg. Yes. Heel to toe. The heel step has to start with the heel and move the energy to the toe. So feel that. And the stickiness of the palms as they separate with the weight shift. 2 more. Perpetual motion taffy with heel step. And sink it down. Double ground it. The taffies with its 3 variations have come to a graceful conclusion, and we celebrate by doing several groundings. Inhale to the heart, sink it down. To the head, slowly sink it down. Up to the trees. Feel those trees all around us, beautiful everywhere. Inhale, sink it down, especially on a beautiful day. Bring it up to the mountains, our glorious universe, and then up to the stars or the sun, whatever is there for you. Slight back bend upper spine, as you know, and then slowly exhale down in relaxation response and in praise for our universe. Such a wonderful move. Seeing nature. And the taffies are over now, and we come to working the pulley with your left hand first and your right hand underneath the hip as you kind of do a swim move here. Ready? Working the pulley on your left side, a diagonal cross. Sliding with the back ball of the foot, sliding with the front heel. Keeping knee, hip, ankle together so that you don't torque anything. Will enable you to do this for a long time. We're on our left side now. This is the exhale forward. This is the inhale back when that hip comes back here, drawing the body in a diagonal cross. Three more here on your left side of working the pulley. Last one. Beautiful. Bring the feet out into a V. Inhale to sink it through the earth. And prepare for your other side, your right side. Your left hand will be underneath the hip here. Your right hand will come forward. Your right foot will also have dropped forward. And you're going to slide on the back ball of the foot, Slide on the front heel. Keeping knee, ankle, hip, and body moving the same way. It requires this slide. And this is your exhale forward, and this is your inhale back. So your primary foot now is your right foot. And when you pull that back on your inhale, it draws the other hip forward. So it's really cool move. Working the pulley. Three more on this side. And last one. Beautiful. Inhale, sink it through the earth. And double ground it. And now we move into our next move, which is light at the top of the head, feet in a V. Sink down. Bring the palms overhead right at the back of the skull and sink and rise and feet in a V here. 3 times. Good. Hold the palms there now and circle the energy of yin and yang 6 to 9 times. Like you're massaging the Tao symbol. It's a circle. The fingertips are up. Hold the energy. Breathe it in. Hold it. Feel it between the palms. Sink and rise and let it go. Out into the earth and back to the ground. And your left hand will be close to the heart as you inhale up with it first. Exhale down, sink it. Light at the temple brings in the thoughts of a connection of thought, speech, and action, which hopefully are positive. And you're going to sink and rise, feet in a V. And that's your temple, light at the temple. Your light is important. Hold it. Inhale, exhale, feel the power of it. Circle it. I like 9 times. That's the noble Chinese number. And hold it, inhale. Sink and rise and let it go. Ready? Out into the world and back to your heart with the left hand on the top. Sink it down. Now we come to joyous breath. It's another one with the feet in the V, but it's very powerful. So you're going to sink down 4 times with it, but you bring the heels down solidly on the third one. Ready? And it's fun. It's joyous breath. Inhale. Everything you got. Come to the balls of the feet. Exhale out 4 times. Second cycle of 4. Last cycle of 4. Smile. Beautiful. Inhale and then sink it into the earth. Passing clouds is next. All things change. Brush the elbow as you come across. Breathe. Feet are solidly in a V here, but they stay on the ground. Last one. Inhale, sink it into the earth. Let's take a grounding here first. All the way up and slowly down. One more, even higher. And slowly sink it down. And now we move into 6 healing sounds. Heart is ho. Spleen is hu. Liver is tsu. Lungs are sh. Triple heater is shi. And the kidneys are chui. Ready? Starting with your left foot. Ho. Hu. Tsu. Sh. Shi. Chui. Second cycle. Ho. Hu. Tsu. Shi. Shi. Chui. Last cycle. Ho. Hu. Tsu. Shi. Shi. 5 chuis. Chui for the kidneys. Chui. Palms upside down. Chui. 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 Realizing the connections of yin and yin, as you bring your left heel to the right ankle bone for cosmic consciousness pose. Elbows parallel, left hand slightly closer, looking forward into the future and into the past. Feel your grounding, feel the length of the spine, the crown of the head moving upwards towards heaven. And open. Enjoy. Thank you for your practice. And have a wonderful week.